First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. To me only twice, I think, but no, 3 or 4 times it's happened. It literally sounds like a gunshot going off, and that's what I was. I thought it was no. First, I thought it was Taco because we don't have that kind of problem up here. But I thought that was Taco. It's pretty quiet up here, but I thought that was Taco knocking something over. I'm thinking, man, that would have to be something pretty big that he would have knocked over to make a sound that freaking loud. So I'm thinking, like, what the heck was that? So I'm going through the entire house, looking, checking everything. Didn't think to check the projectors because a Christie projector, I run that pretty hard. I run that 24/7. I run it all day, all night, and then I have it. And sometimes I have an Eco, sometimes I don't. So it's a pretty fixed, easy repair. You want to make sure you don't have too much glass from the bulb that would have exploded into your projector. There it is right there. That sucker just boom. I've had one go off right next to me. The rattling noise. Be careful because there's mercury in there. But it's an easy fix. So I got several lamps in the house. I'm going to order me another backup so we can get this repaired. Let me get my other stand for this too. Yep. But it happens once in a while. These things will explode on you. You can't get killed by it. And you can't have shards of glass come out and stab you in the face. But it does happen from time to time. They do explode. Let's see how we're going to reverse it to turn this around. Oh, we got to turn it this way. Okay. Flip this way. We got to do a repair. So, most likely, when I got up this morning, looking around, can't find anything damaged in the house that the cat might have knocked over. I'm adjusting my stand here. I can't find anything in the house the cat would have knocked over that made it sound like that. So then I started thinking maybe it's one of the projectors that might have triggered. And the only one that was on was the Sony, the NEC, and the Christie. I'm thinking it's got to be maybe the NEC. Because the NEC needed to be replaced anyway. Find out it wasn't the NEC. It was the Christie that had the issue. So like I said, this is an easy fix. Now, worse upon worse, something, whoops, I got you guys in the wrong direction. Worse upon worse, something major popped off in the explosion, which I doubt. Got you guys in the wrong direction. You're supposed to be here. All right, I like this stand, man. Stand, I gotta get another one of these. This allows me to be able to see right there what's going on. I gotta adjust it a little better. I'm still up. I get up at 3 o'clock. Actually, I get up at 4 o'clock every day in the morning. It's supposed to be 6 o'clock, but you don't know. So I don't think we got anything in there, any glass or anything. Let me check this out. Some glass or anything rolling around there. You're always contained to the lamp. So this is the other lamp we have. Is the backup. It's not like 100%, but at least it's something for the time being until we get the new lamp in, which I had to order right away. So we'll slap this thing right in here. Make sure everything goes in Gucci. Hopefully it goes in all Gucci. I ain't got a fight here. This. Let me see what got going on here. Let me switch this around this way. I gotta get a better hit on this to make sure this thing is going in correctly. Because last thing you don't want is this thing to slap out and a couple inches out here and there, and you have a damaged piece of equipment on your hands. Let me see. In there. I don't want to force this thing. I always have a problem getting lamps in this thing to begin with. Which is interesting because the other two that came broken were able to take the lamp with no problem whatsoever. This one just gave me a bit of a time fighting. So make sure we got nothing in there sticking up or anything at all. Nope, everything should go in. Looking at the guidelines, everything should just slide right on in. Uh-oh. Get that screw. We do not want that rolling around in the system. Okay, you're a little crooked. I don't know why you're crooked. You're off by a lot. All right. remove this part right here just in case. Sometimes this gives me an issue. This little plate will give me an issue sometimes going in. I don't know why it does. There we go. Let's get that little plate out of the way. See what's going on with this. Yes. Looks like that plate's giving me an issue. Because that has to fit correctly. If it doesn't fit correctly, I'm going to have problems. Just trying to get this thing as snug as a bug. I don't know why. It feels like the adapter piece right here is not connecting correctly right here. This is why I'm having a problem right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm about to say, okay. Because this should go right on in. All right, now we're going to take this piece right here. We're going to put this back in. That's another thing too. When you're working with lamps, you have to make sure that the housing for the lamp is going to fit correctly. If it doesn't fit correctly, that means they did the molding wrong. Completely did the molding wrong. Let me see if I put a screw in here. Come on, baby, go in, because I don't feel like fishing you out later on. That's one. So we're putting our screws in right there. There's one right there. Let me see if I can zoom up a little bit here. You guys can see so better. There we go. That's much better. So we're going to have two screws. One's going to go on the other side too. Where's the other one at? Oh, this is an extra one. I forgot this extra one from the other one. I had to pull out real quick. Let's see what happens. Now, if it comes on, which is good, that means bottom line, there's no damage to it. That means the only damage we suffer was the lamp exploded. That's basically about it. I got to wash my hands just to make sure I don't have any mercury transfer. I should have gloves on. I don't know if this is an older lamp or one of the newer ones. We had one that I bought, it was a generic, and it didn't work too well. So I'm going to have to order the real one, which is only going to cost me. I got the generic one for $85. I didn't think there's going to be much of a problem. That's it. I think it was much of a problem, but it was too dim. Something's wrong with it. It was too dim. It was flickering a lot. So I'm going to go buy the 130 today. Let's put make sure it's all screwed in. All right, that's it. So time will tell when the thing turns on if any of my warning lights are going to be flashing, or if it's going to have any problems, or strictly was just a lamp exploding. So let me get the other Christie out of the way. And I just realized something too. They sold me, I told you about the whole Christie incident. I had a couple of these come through and they were damaged. And they sold me one without a lamp in it. I was like, I was wondering why this one wasn't working too well. It didn't have a freaking lamp in it. There we go. That's the other one right there. Those are the two that are damaged that need to be repaired. If you haven't seen those, they're right over there. Those are damaged. All right, I'm going to point this one over here. I need to put a repair station downstairs in the basement for myself. I can repair these things if I have any problems. Let me get a look at this. Get a power cord back here. Hopefully this does work. And it's just a lamp exploding in the projector. And that's it. Let's see what we got going on. Sounds pretty good. And the indicator lights are flashing and the warning lights are going off. The only thing I saw triggering off was the lamp was triggering off like crazy. That's basically about it. Where's the remote control for this unit? Yep, it was a lamp. So that's what it was. That's what exploded, was the lamp. That's what I heard going off. All right, cool. I got to order a brand new lamp for this one. Not going back to the other place. The other place, the lamp should have lasted a little longer. Even though it's hard on the projector, that lamp should have lasted a lot longer than the time I had it. Because even the used one I had that came with it lasted a lot longer. So I won't be buying for that merchant again. So let me see what's going on here. I need something where I can aim at something. There it is. There's what it is. There it is. Yep. That's all it was. The lamp exploded. That was it. Because I heard it boom. I'm like, what the freak was that? I'm thinking maybe a screen fell off the wall or something like that. Usually you never have that problem. Yeah, once on a blue moon, a screen will pop off a wall, but once on a blue moon. But that was definitely the lamp that went down. All right, that's good to know. That's good to know. I'm going to check my hours on this thing too. Yeah. One of these has near dead hours. I think this might be the one near the dead hours. I'm not sure. I need to set this up somewhere. We'll set this up in that room. So at least we know that's it. So yeah, that's what the problem was. The lamp exploded in the projector right there. So when that happens, do not touch it. Try to handle it with care because I said before, this has mercury on it. So I'm going to put this in the box right here. And tape this up. So that one's no good. This one, that's it. The lamp is good on this one. So I'm just going to get me another lamp. First time I had a lamp explode on me was a BenQ MS500, and literally I thought the whole somebody had, rather than a bad neighbor at the time, really bad neighborhood, and I thought somebody had fired a gunshot in the backyard somewhere, and it wasn't. It was a lamp that physically exploded. This is going to the trash. This is done. Problem with the 505, 505s are extremely hard to get. They are very hard to get. I got two of them that came in and they were severely damaged. So at the end of the day, it's not an easy projector to obtain. You can find a good merchant, and one's not going to say one's already broken or busted up. Basically, no. I need to know if there's lamp hours on this one or where the lamp is at. Let me see. Hit a wall for a minute. Well, I can use that wall right there for a minute. Okay, this unit's off. I need to go in and because one of these lamps is an older one, and one's a newer one. The newer one's a generic one. That's why I need to find out whether or not if that one is in here or we got the older one. The older one's on its last limb, so we can't use it at all, period. And that may run the risk of exploding too also. So I'm going to make sure it's a generic one. The generic one has some issues. It flickers a little bit, but I mean, at least I can use it for the time being until the new one gets here. This time, I'm just going to spend the freaking $130 and get the one that I needed. But yeah, if your lamp explodes in your projector, I mean, it's rare, but it does happen. Usually with the older ones, you have that issue. The new ones really don't have that kind of issue. Remember to go out, take it out. But mine, I'm used to it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it because I was looking around, seeing glass exploded into the projector. It wasn't a lot. But if there's a lot of glass, this glass coming out of it, take it outside and vacuum it out because, like I said, these units have mercury in them, and mercury can jack you up. But this one didn't have that issue. It was contained to that one area. So we're either going in, replace it, put a new one in, and we're done. That's it. You go order, get the real one, buy the real one, because for the generic one, it didn't work too well, but I think generic for the time being. That's it. Which now reminds me, I'm going to have to put a repair station downstairs because I can't be doing this upstairs. So that's my next project too. I'm going to put a repair station downstairs. It's a small unit where I can have my projectors, parts, and stuff like that. And I can basically repair my stuff if I need it. All right, let me see. Let me go in and fire this one up. We need a wall. We need to check. We need to hit the wall with it because I need to see which lamp we got in there. Do we have the one that's a generic, which has great amount of lamp life on it, or do we have the one we had to replace because the lamp life was dying? This is interesting. Sometimes you don't get the warning signs that pop up because you're supposed to get a warning sign that tells you your lamp is low. So you have to be able to figure it out for yourself. I did see the screen flicker a few times, and I'm thinking, now we just put this in. This is a brand new lamp. It should last a should last a while. That thing didn't last. It didn't last even a good year. I didn't get a good year out of it. Technically, I can get my refund for it, but who cares? It's a lamp. I'm not going through that crap. Usually, I just don't keep the money at the end of the day. So I'm not buying for that merchant again. Because I should have had longer than this. Let me see. We need power cord. We need power cord. You know, all this good stuff right now. We get a power cord here for myself. I have a fire stick in here for testing this thing again. I'll make sure. Which one is this? Oops, that's lit light. So it's definitely not it. All right, one of these is gotta be the power cord. This is power cord. Why do I think 2 prongs is definitely a power cord? One. This is why we got twist ties out today, because we got wire management to do today. That's one of the things I gotta do today, wire management. Get ready to start getting things sectioned off. This is an easy fix that you can do yourself. Do not send the projector back to get repaired for a lamp. Honestly, don't. They're going to charge the freaking daylights out of you. You do it yourself. Pop it open. Make sure before you pop it open, let the projector cool down for a while. If not, you'll be in some trouble. Cause more damage to your machine. Let me see. What we need? I need any form of surgery. So we have surgery in here. I gotta have one here. Wait. All the wires are down, so I forgot. The transit to the kitchen. Everything's downstairs now. All right. All right, let's see what we got going on. We're gonna check our lamp. This might trick up my lamps and lights in here, but gotta figure how much lamp light we have in this one. Let me go get my stuff. I'll get the remote control right here. So the indicator I saw 2 of them pop up when I got up. Sony was flashing one, a lamp, which means we had to go in now and check the Sony. That may need a repair today. Ooh, I hope that thing's not gonna be expensive. Sony lamps are usually not cheap. That's an ultra short though too. Ooh, that could cost me some money to fix that one. It may cost me like $300-400 to fix that lamp. But we'll see from there. So Sony was flashing, and the day was flickering a couple of days ago. I'm thinking, okay, that one's gonna be next. And this one, every so once in a while, you gotta replace these things. Now with the newer stuff, the newer projectors, lamp life for them is a little different. Lamp life is going to last a good long. These are older projectors, so they're going to be plagued with that issue. But it's once in a blue moon when a pop like that, explode like that. You'll usually get a little indicator that'll flash to tell you, hey, look, your lamp needs to be replaced. But no indicator popped up on this one. All right, there we go. Let's get this chair out of the way. You can see what you can see. Yeah. Yeah, never send it back to get it repaired, because man, they're gonna charge you an arm and a freaking leg for that crap. Oh, I forgot you can't lock these. They're automatically. This is autofocus. Gotta go in and do these. This right here. Where's the I need the lens for the focus. Let me bring this back, because I got my focus just right set up. Oh, enough with the freaking Amazon bullcrap. Control is right over there. What the freak? Let's see. I haven't touched this in a while. When it comes to the focus part. There we go. I don't know. Amazon reminds me of freaking Netflix. Now YouTube's doing that crap now, asking you, pausing your business, are you still there? Why would you even need to ask that to begin with? That's just weird, the fact that you have to ask if you're present to actually operate your remote controls, operate your unit. Let me see the menu real quick. And my light's going to trigger. These things trigger the menus all the time. So let me see what we got going on with the lamp light in this bad boy. Which one we got? Oh, come on. Get the focus right. There we go. That's better. All right. Let me see. Now we got to get into that menu. We need to get into, my lights are going to be triggering like crazy. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's set up top. That's the volume. That's fall off. Settings, information. Let's see, lamp hours, 160 hours. This is the whatchamacallit, this is the generic. That's the generic one right now. That's 160. All right, that's good. All right, cool, that's generic. We got the generic in. If we had the original one would have been flashing red at the other end, but that's that. I'll show you up close so you can see. So that right there is what I'm seeing on the indicator right here. It'll tell me the information, and over by the information, this will show me my lamp hours right there that are coming in at 160, which is good because these go up to around 2,000. And then right here, you want to make sure when you're checking your projector, if it says if you got a dud coming, if a dud came in, this light's going to flash, and another one's going to flash is the this right here, lamp replacement is going to flash. That's what was going off when I got it this morning. That's what I saw flashing. Now this right here, or if this one flashes, that's not bad. That's a filter repair. So you just pop out your filter from the side, I guess on that side, put it in, you're good. The warning temperature means your system could be overheating right there. So eco mode could help with that. If not, you're going to have some, it's going to be repairs going to definitely have to be needed. And if this one splashes in blue, you got a problem. That means your shutters are damaged. I mean, when I turn this projector off, automatically adjusts. The projector adjusts constantly all the time. So no matter what I'm watching, it'll adjust between shows, whatever. It constantly adjusts. And if those shutters are damaged, this projector's going to have some problems. Now, you can get around that problem. You do it manually. I wouldn't want to go through that crap. All right, let's turn this off so we know it's running good. Put it back up on the whatchamacallit, and we'll take these. That's my lights are going to be going off. Take those and put them downstairs. So usually, the first time when I got the generic in, and I was having some problems, I'm still going to replace with the name brand. When I got the generic in, it was giving me some problems. I went in and we ordered one. Ordered one? No, the original lamp was having problems. There's something that needed to be changed. And I ordered the generic one. And the generic one got here, it had some issues with it. So I don't know, it's working fine right now. But I'm still got to get another one. So when that got here, it started flickering too. I was like, what the freak? I just put this thing in there. So I took it out, put the, started searching around the house for another one. I was going to buy a brand new one. The brand would have cost me about 130, 140 bucks. But then I remember I had two of these downstairs. Like, wait a minute, what are the odds of one of these having an actual lamp in it? So popped open one because these were both sent to me busted. They tried to scam me on these two projectors over here. So both of them came to me busted. So I opened one up. One had a lamp in it. Replaced it. Boom. It worked perfectly. Of course, maybe the lamp hours weren't that long on it to begin with, but I got some out of it to begin with. So I'm thinking everything is good. When this one exploded, I went over there to grab the second one. No lamp was in it. So they shipped me a projector complete with no lamp in it. Saying it was brand new, so and so and so. This one, you got to be careful with these 505s are rare projectors. They're hard to get. Chances are if you get one, maybe you might get a merchant that'll sell you an actual one that's working. Chances are they usually don't. I had two of these come through, paid $500 a piece for both of them, and both of them had issues. Got my money back, but yeah. This one right here that has a lens on top of it has minor damage. It can be repaired. It won't cost me much. I got to find somebody to fix the projector without basically stripping my projector. That's going to be a problem because they will strip it out for parts or put parts in that are not supposed to be in there and send you back your projector. So this one basically had the lens, it had filters, and it had a remote control. The remote controls are virtually impossible to find for these particular projectors right here. I was able to get a extra remote control. So I won my judgment for both of these. And this one, they said just keep it because the guy didn't want it back because the shipping cost would have cost him too much to ship it back. He didn't want it. So I kept it and I got a lens with it. I got a remote control and I got an extra filter with it. But that's when I got to repair. All right, baby, let's put you back where you need to be. Because you need to be on top of my shelf. Matter of fact, while I'm on top of this shelf, let me clean the top of my shelf. I haven't been up there in a while. Let me see. I'm going to tell you something. Today, it's going to be another busy day. I don't have time for the whole bed sheet thing. I'm not getting into that crap. I don't have time for it. I got a pink unicorn to design today. I'm doing a unicorn today. And I got to work on the gamer screen. We're going to be on the gamer screen today and the unicorn. So I get those set up for advertising. And then I still haven't had a chance to put the big 150-inch acoustic up yet. And where's the 150-inch acoustic? I saw it last night. Where is it? No, that's not 150 inch. That's way beyond 150 inch. That's wrapped around the back of the screen. It's so big. But yeah. We gotta get that set up. Let me put my projector back up. Yeah, because these things are hard to replace. I wish I could find me another one for a backup, but every time I deal with a merchant, I can never get one. I was blessed to get this one because the merchant gave me this one, the remote control, and it worked perfectly. 505s are amazing. You can get one of them. Get back up there. Where you belong, baby. Baby. While I got you up here, I need to change out the speaker cable because I need that extender badly for my speakers downstairs. Down here I can get away with it. Let me see. How far is the extender even down here? Let me see. Oh, crap. I forgot these things are behind the screen. This is just for acoustic setup. Can I get access to this? Why don't you do this one? I just thought about that. Where you at, Joker? That's his nickname. Every time I pull out the freaking camera, look at him, look, he's half asleep. Not even awake yet, half asleep, already looking to get in trouble. What you up to? Anytime there's equipment going around, he's popping up. That's what we call Electrician Bob. I'm gonna see something for a minute. I got a funny feeling that we literally have enough line. But then again, if I have enough line, I'm still not gonna hit the speakers at the end of the day because those suckers are freaking behind the screen. I don't feel like removing that screen altogether. Get to it. There's some speakers. But I need an extra line by line. Let me get to it. Let's project the screen. Let me see what's going on here. What's all coming from this section? Alright, where are you coming from? You are here, here, and here. This is where you're connecting at. Alright, this is connector right there. Where is it? This is the connector right here. This has a, oh! I'm freaking this one. Ah, please tell me this is not connecting. This is connector going within another connector. That makes my job so much easier. Where are you going into? I could explain where the connector disappeared to. Hey! Really? Oh, in line. I don't need you jacking up my line at the same time trying to grab my line. Not about. Chill. Let's do something here, man. Let me see. What? You want to look at all this? Cable and wire. What the frick is going on back here? Alright, I got too much going on back here. I gotta go back and do some wire management behind this vehicle. Let's see. Please tell me I was smart enough not to run an entire freaking line from one section to the next. I think I just did. It just knocked out every freaking light I had back here together. This is a mess. This is how I can manage that real quick. This is a mess back here. What do we got going on back here, Bert? What craziness. Alright, that's the straight line from the original call. So what are you running into? Don't tell me you're actually running some actual physical lines. And where is the other one? There's another piece. Well, I'm missing. I'm supposed to be back there too. There's that air coming through my air conditioner, which now I'm going to have to take out and put the triple window. That's too much. Let me see. So this is the one for upstairs. I know that's the fact. Okay, this is the entire line itself. All right, that's the entire line itself. Okay, so at least I know what that's going at. Good gracious, it's going to be huge. All right, that's the whole freaking line itself. All right. Wait, my light's on. Something's on back here. My kitchen's light came on. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Everything's in. All right, you know. Here. Christmas back here. All right, Christmas back. What in fact, serve here. You know, trade on. There you go. Oh, this is gonna come out. So I wonder why it's so cold next to my washing phone. All right. So this is what? This is the line going into here. That's what it is. All right. Let's order another one. Back in case for a minute. I thought I had two of those. I only had one. So I'm about to go and get an adapter for that. We're just on a longer cord, that's all. And this air conditioner got to come out. All right, keep going a minute. You must have some air coming from here, but that's good. All right, I gotta do that real quick. I gotta show up my air conditioner. There's some tape there. Put this line back here. Everything know. I think the bottom or top. I think the top or bottom. I'm not sure. I'm more adjusting in a few minutes. Get my kitchen back to normal. So I can get Easter in that bad boy. One thing, never a dull moment. Wake up in the morning and boom, it's like a gunshot just went off near my head. Never a dull moment. Now we need to fix that while this thing's going on. I gotta adjust my focus. My focus is way off. So I'm trigger any lighting and do it. Let's get this focus to go. The heck is all this? I don't know, freaking Netflix, for goodness sakes. Okay. That's not good. It's coming out of that one. Way too in. Back in again. I don't know what this crap is. I don't even know why I have Netflix even up to the beginning. Why is Netflix showing up on my freaking Hulu account? My account. Manage profile. Okie dokie. Let me see. Find a remote control to get this fixed. If I didn't carry it with me, that's the biggest problem. Me carrying remote controls throughout the entire house. Right now, I got a remote control. Oh, it's in my pocket. Literally in my pocket. Got a remote control for upstairs, which is not supposed to be down here. It's supposed to be upstairs right now. So let's see what's going on here. Why am I getting that? This is the one. I'm generic. This is dim. This is literally dim. It's supposed to be a lot brighter than this. I guess the one I got to replace. I'm going to have to buy another one today. This is just for the time being to get the other one in here. So first things first, let me get a menu to pop up so I can get my focus correct. That's going to trigger my lights off. So we can see, because I can't see jack right now. Oh, we're still off. Still off. All right, that's better. And let's get And you're probably looking at this saying, I don't see a difference. I do. I literally can see a difference. I've been around projectors for so long, I can pop a lamp and I can tell there's a difference in the lamp on how it's performing. I can definitely see a difference in the generic and then the real one. Sometimes you get a generic one, they work well. Sometimes you just don't. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, they had the witch. I fell asleep last night on that one. Let's go over to, let me see. 4K demonstrations. I'm glad I held on to this because now I can just use it as a spare tire for the other one. The other one gets here. Freaking YouTube and then freaking commercials. That's right. They got two. They figured out a way how to squeeze two of them in there. It's only a matter of time before they figure out how to get three in there. I'd like to meet the guy at that board meeting that came up with that freaking ingenious idea. One was okay. You're going to squeeze two of them in there now, back to back. And then they run it down so short that you think you can hit the button and skip, but no, it just goes to another one. Oh, I would love to meet Jenkins at that freaking frequent. What the freak were you thinking? Oh, I know he gets ridiculed at barbecues. Oh, you're the one who invented that nonsense? Oh, yeah, let me tell you something about your day. Yeah, or my day, put it that way. So, yeah, it's working perfectly fine. Now we just get this thing in line with the screen a little better because I'm not moving my projector. It's up there now. I'm not going to move it. So, let's go over to the lens shift. Let's trigger it over a little bit. Get it to fit just right. That's what I love about these Christie projectors, man. That's it, I'm done. That's how fast it takes me to 7. Usually, most people, if they have the projector mounted to the ceiling, you got to detach it from the ceiling. You got to take it down, change the lamp, and then you got to go through. Then, as you're changing the lamp, you can't have it upside down. You got to turn around. You got to change the options. You're gonna have it the right way up, so you can actually see what the freak you're doing in the menu, because then everything's gonna be upside down. So yeah, but with Christie projectors, nah, you know that problem. Lens shift capability. You take that thing, stick it up on a shelf, done. Whoop, 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 pop it in place, and you're done. That's it. Let me show you how berserk my freaking lens shift is on this projector. That's why I like the 505. 505 has one of the berserk lens shifts I've ever seen. Usually, with the projectors we have downstairs, they have a lens shift. They can lens shift to a certain degree. That's it. So they can only go so much up, so much down, so much side to side. Now the 505, you can stick that thing up on top of a bookcase. And usually if you stick it on top of a bookcase, it's supposed to hit here. This is where your projector is going to hit. Let me show you what this baby does. I'm not worrying about the lights because I can fix them as I go through. There's my lens shift right there. Watch my ceiling. This is what's going to happen if you try to use this with a regular projector. So a regular projector is going to give you that display. Now, if I try this with any of the projectors I have in the house, the farther that I can get from the screen, mind you, from here, from where my projector is sitting, would be right about half of the screen right there. That's it. Not these. Let me go over to my shift again. Yeah, there you go. That's why these projectors, if you get one, they're still a couple of $1,000s easily. And these are old projectors, and they're still a couple grand because of what they can do. Look at my remote control compared to the remote control that you have on your projector. You see what this thing can do? This thing has so many options. It's not even funny. This thing has multiple picture capability, quad picture capability. I can show 4 different images, and then I can show 4 different images in one box over there. I can move the images anywhere I want. Can't do that on normal projectors. And I'm not talking about the firmware's capability. It's actually unbelievable. My my lens shift, you can actually shift your image back and forth. I have 16 of those in this unit. This thing is beautiful as a beast. Let me adjust it again because I don't have it where I want to get. And basically everything in here is basically, you don't just tap the button and it'll go right in spot. That's it. Go tap. Boom. We're done. That's the beautiful thing about having these projectors. "4K New York City skyline jazz music." That's what I like to do on here. So we're going to play a little jazz for me. Make sure everything's running good. Everything's Gucci. And my sound's down usually. I got my speakers connected, right? Sometimes I get the wrong hole. I get the wrong hole sometimes. All right. make sure we can figure out what Mr. Bird did with his remote control. Let's see if we got an extra one in the other theater room. We always have 2 of these remote controls playing around the theater room. So let's see what we got going on here. Got one here? There's one here. Nope, that's wrong. Wrong. Even. Here. There. Let's see. The sound. Hopefully we didn't blow something on the sound. That's another thing I'm looking for too. If that didn't get jacked up. Let's see. Let's get you over here. That's something. Come on, baby. I know you got to be in there somewhere. Trying to find where the sound comes in at these cameras is a headache. Hold on a minute. See what we got going on back here. Why are you fighting so much? Found you. In the butt, but I found you. Got you in there. All right, fire stick reset. I don't know why, but it did. I guess she thought to have her moment of repair. You're fixing everything out. You don't want to fix me. All right, let's get you up and going. Unless you got to update the one too. All right, come on. Chill out. Load up. And drag your feet while I'm doing this. I already had this set right. I can go back to the lung focus. Here we go. Dragging your feet with this. Alright. Just gotta have her moment of being repaired. Alright, get that going good. Make sure it sounds fucking good. Now let's find the remote control. Mr. Bird didn't lose that too. To make sure when that lamp exploded, it didn't take anything out with it. She's so slow to response, it's not even funny. I'm there, you think about replacing this with an Apple TV. I like the Fire Sticks, but man, they have their freaking moments with these things. Let's see. Response time is really slow. Alright, let me see. We got that also set up. And my, whatchamacallit, my Christie's a little bit over. That has to be shifted over. That's basic about it. Yeah, we're just a little bit off on this side. Things I gotta do when I get up in the morning. Supposed to be simple. Get up in the morning, make the freaking, make the product, display the day. Display today, the packages sometimes are shipping at 4 o'clock in the morning. So make sure I can get my hands on my stuff. Alright, let's go back in and let's go out from right here. Where she is sluggish as I don't know what. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
We're way too loud now. Okay. See right there? That's how I know that the lamp is generic. I can tell it's not, it should be brighter than that, much brighter than that. So yeah, this is just gonna be for the time being until we get the original one. Original, like I said, I bought the other one for $84. Should have just went in and just paid the $130 and just went along with it. So I'm just gonna get another one right now. All right, so let's go, let me see, I need to adjust this with the blue screen. How far are we over on this one right here? I look too far over. Let's go back in and let's adjust this again. All right, come on, baby, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I want to get this done. I got things to do today. Time is, gotta spray another screen today on top of that. This will be a lot faster because the other one's quite big. All right, let me see. Jazz, New York City, relaxing, night scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
You are still too freaking loud. That's better. All right, so we got the temporary generic lamping for the time being. As you can see, it's a bit dim. So I'm just gonna go buy the real one, which is gonna cost me a little bit more, but it's definitely worth it. You'll see the difference between the two once I basically change them out. Like I said, it's an easy repair. Your lamp blows out on your projector. I mean, the odds of the newer ones blowing out is really rare because, like I said, better lamps. These are older ones. So older ones are going to have an issue where they may blow from time to time. But usually once in a blue moon, I got to run it all through the entire house. And this is the one that goes down. But then again, I do run this projector 24/7. Tropical Fish 4K.
Getting that from YouTube. Treat yourself to rich Ghirardelli chocolate and luscious caramel.
As many commercials as we possibly can freaking think of. So now, two concerns of mine right now. That's Sony. When I woke up in the morning, I heard the boom go off. I'm thinking, okay, somebody threw a package on the porch. You know, at 4 o'clock, you usually get packages around this time. Or no security cameras, nothing's triggering off, nothing's going off in the house. I mean, everything's Gucci. I go downstairs and I check lights, I'm checking everything. Fuse box, the whole 9 yards. It sounded like a pop, like a piece of electricity just exploded. Like something overloaded, that's what it sounded. I think maybe the cat knocked something over, nothing. Going through the entire house, not finding anything. Look up and I see the temperature light on the projector. I'm like, oh shit, that one went down. Then I go over and look at the Sony, and the Sony's temperature light is flickering. Which means that's the indicator has to be changed. And I'm praying this thing is not going to cost me a lot of money because Sonys are expensive. Lamps aren't cheap for this bad boy, especially if you have it in an ultra short throw. Oh yeah, it can cost you a bit much. But that thing needs to be replaced because that's a really, really, really good projector on the floor. Then that projector has an ink pen system on it, basically a virtual pen that I can actually write on my screen. It even has virtual capabilities. Has software and stuff that came with it, which I don't remember the software came at one too. But that's up and going and that's fixed. Now, like I said, if your lamp does happen to explode, which I said is going to be really, really rare for some of you who've got brand new projectors, it's not going to happen. It's very rare. It's going to project that shuts down. If it does begin to go, keep in mind with the state of our technology you have in them, it's going to tell you it's going down. It's going to, little light's going to pop up and say, hey, your lamp hours are about to go down. You change your filter or stuff like that. It's going to pop up. But like I said, very rare. You're going to have that issue pop up. Unless you bought something that was open box and was damaged and they didn't tell you about it. Other than that, yeah, you're good. All right, we'll order that part. Let's go put this one back. Hey, taco Supreme. What's up, buddy? Yeah, no, I'm about to refill your food dish in a few minutes. And we start working on your fort today because we just got most of the work done. All right, so let me put my setup in here, back up. My setup in here. I don't know what lights I triggered off in the house. I'm pretty sure I triggered off quite a few of them. So let's get this one running. Oh, I forgot we're in the back of this thing. Can this all work with me like in one hit? Because I'm like fighting this right now. It's getting ridiculous. We got to start working on our trim. Driver is feeling much better, which I'm happy. She's feeling much better. And she's stressed out because she's in the process of getting married. And when you get married, man, you got to plan for this and plan for that and save for this and save for that. And at the end of the day, boy, you feel like you're just going to snap or you're basically going to stress out. And she was just going through some stuff. So she needed some time off for herself to relax. I can understand everybody needs some time off. So she's going to be taking me over to Home Depot on Saturday so we can begin the work on the vintage theater. This is going to be next, the next project. We got a few projects. I don't have time for the bid sheet nonsense. We already did it yesterday. We're done. We already proved exactly what it does. If he feels he can go in and back it up, go back it up. Other than that, I got to get back to work. So we got to start working on this right here. So this is minor. This is really, really minor. The hard part, not really hard part, the more detailed part is designing the detail frame that's going to go around this. So we have to do a customized frame. Now I was looking at crown molding, but they wanted so much for crown molding. Like, I'm not paying that kind of money for crown molding. So this is what we're going to do. This is going to be a trick for those of you who want to go out and you want to do your own designs. This is what you want to pick up at Home Depot or Lowe's. This wood trim right here. They got so many different versions of this wood trim. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a blank piece of wood, about a thin piece of wood, about that thin, nothing too heavy, right? No thin piece of wood. And we're going to decorate it with this right here. But these are going to be individually hand painted. So I'm going to put the, silver in here. Can you please leave my stand alone? Come on. Get out of it. Get away from my stand. We're going to put a little silver in here. We need a fine detail brush. We're going to trace some silver and gold, make this look really fancy. And then we're basically, when we're done with all that, I might do these some traces of red. Like the corner, I might do traces of red in here to make it look real nice. When we get done with that, then we're going to basically glue this down to the frame. And then the frame is already going to be attached already to the blank frame is going to be attached already to, or strips of blank wood, you know what I'm talking about, are already going to be attached to the frame. And we're just going to add these in there. They make so many different kinds of this kind of detail work. And you make your own form of border around your screen, but this is going to be all wood. Because we need this to look like it's vintage. This room is going to change it to a vintage theater setup. So today, that's going, this is going, and that's going. Because none of this exists in the 1930s. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going back and looking at pictures from the 1930s to see what we need to do in here to change it out. I do like the curtains. This is what started. It's usually one thing that I buy that sparks off the whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some artwork on that. Like, well, not the Sony. It is Sony. I got to wood grain it. It's got to be wood grain. Wood grain with some, it's got to be wood grain. It's got to be something, give a little wood grain look to it. Probably do a custom paint job on it. Give it like an old-fashioned vintage look to it. That's what we need for it. Because I'm not shooting 35 millimeter and it's not going to happen. 35 millimeter wouldn't even fill this entire, 35 millimeter would probably be like a, it wouldn't be a 4.3, probably a 1.1. If you're running 35 in here. I do want to get one. I do want to pick one up. I like this right here. I like this right. This is what I like. This used to be the doorbell here. That has that kind of BioShock kind of look to it. I like that. I'm going to be changing out the rods here and putting brass in. I want brass rods put in here. And I do want to put some brass, a little bit in here somewhere. I might do the base, but I don't know. No. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much because then I'll be painting the room. And then we're keep it simple. Keep it simple. All right. Because I'll take it too far. All right. Oh, this is the popcorn machine I was telling you about. Yeah, this is the baby right here. I'm gonna buy another one of these. This is gonna be part of the contest or whatever you want to call it. Open this bad boy. See what's inside this bad boy. It's nice. This is all metal. It's not cheap. All metal. It's got a heat lamp on it. It's got a lamp on it for turning it nice and slow. Keep the popcorn nice and circulated and everything. Yeah, it's quite a nice one too. Got the doors at the bottom. Where's the scoop rack? Here we go. Get the old-fashioned scooper that comes with it. Yeah, whole 9 yards. All metal. Very easy to put together too. Got the wheels and everything. Glass doors. Whole 9 yards. I've never used this machine when I got it. I got it for pop some popcorn in it, and then I realized I'm never going to use it because I don't want to clean it. That's what it comes down to. I don't want to clean it. Got the kind of tray at the bottom. Yeah, brand new. Every time my friends will pop over once in a while, when I pop over, see if I'm okay to go, you use this thing? I was like, nah, just sits in the corner. They got it in black. I think they have it in blue, but they got it in black. I wanted the traditional red. That's what I wanted. This is nice if you want to make a little money on the block end with the kids and stuff like that, or however you want to do it. I don't know. Right, we're going to get another one of them. I don't think I want to make that part of that. I'm not going to be a part of that. I've thought about it last time. Sometimes I get a little hyped up on camera sometimes. Now, the sheet thing had to be done. But I mean by the contest thing, I'm not doing it that way. No, I'm not doing that. If we buy one of them, it's going to be for a contest for our customers. That's what it's going to be. It'll be a contest for our customers. Maybe like best setup. Somebody sends me the best setup, I'll ship you one of those over for free. That's what I mean. Using our screen paint, by the way. We'll do it that way. But I'm not gonna engage in that. Sometimes I get a chance to calm down and think and meditate like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We already did what we didn't do, because at the end of the day, I need to know that, okay? It's sad at the end of the day that people don't have that same curiosity about their own stuff, that they're so busy cutting corners to make the screen look so good that they're really not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And that's the first thing that popped in my mind when we had the black screen. So I wonder if I put black fabric against it, what's the comparison? You see me doing it on camera. We do vinyl on this, what would happen? If we put this on this, what would happen? This is what she should be triggering off your mind. Not, let me just cut as many corners as I can to make the screen look good on camera, and then let the customer figure it out as he goes along. No, it's not supposed to be like that. Look at him. He's inspecting the boxes now, getting ready for fort inspection. He's making sure that everything is okay. You on fort inspection? Make sure everything's okay. Stretch it, gets off camera. Stretch. It's fort inspection. So we're lining up all his boxes for fort inspection. Yeah. So yeah. So you have to have curiosity in yourself with your own stuff to make sure you want everything to work perfectly. Because the last thing you want to do, and I've been to a few places where they'll test your stuff to the next level. All right, so this is all Gucci. This is good, 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 good. But no, we're not going to engage in that. We're just basically going to have this for our customers. I'm going to have a contest for my customers. Best theater room setup, you get a popcorn machine. And I'm talking about this popcorn machine. We're not going to say some dinky small machine like, oh, this is it. No, this is going to be an actual full-size popcorn machine. All right, people, I got to start my day. I'm making a unicorn today, so you can't be on camera to see that one. But we'll have it done in a few minutes. We'll have it upstairs. We'll have a chance to have some fun with it. We're not upstairs anymore, downstairs. We'll have some fun downstairs with it, and we'll get a chance to check out the unicorn. All right, okie dokie. This is, like I said, this is going to be the gamer screen. It's a gaming girl screen paint. If you're a guy and this is what you like, hey, knock yourself out. I'm getting one for myself, all in pink. Yes, I am. So, and we're going to have that one. And then for the guys, we're going to have, and the girls that you want, we're going to have the gamer. That's the gamer paint. I really haven't had time to explore this one too much, but we're going to have that. We're going to do both of them side to side. So they're going to come with 115-inch a paint on black on cloth surface. And they'll also come with a set of chasers to set off your gaming display. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the little demonstration we just did a few minutes ago. Got to go, and I'll be back later on today. God bless.